Hey everybody, this is the first video of the support services video. So right now, either you're on LinkedIn or on our website in the support services page. So this is our new service, and this is support video number 1. We have 2 sections in the support services. In this section, we're going to talk about registration and we're going to talk about bid evaluation. All right. And again, we'll do this one-on-one with you as part of the service. Okay. Number 1, the registration. You have to register with the federal government with sam.gov. It is free to do that. And when you do that, your goal is to get a cage code. So you want to go to sam.gov and get your registration and get a cage code. That's CAGE, and that stands for Commercial and Government Entity. So they're going to give you a 6-digit number, and there's some letters in there as well. We also support small businesses with WOSB, and that's Woman-Owned Small Business. VA is veteran-owned or service-disabled veteran-owned. 8A is minority status, American Indian-owned, and Hub Zone is where your office is, if your office is in a hub zone. So we'll support you to get those certifications. Again, we'll support you to get those certifications. And with some of those, you have to work with the Small Business Administration. Let's move on to B. With bid evaluation, there's 3 main areas that we want to take a look at, and they're all interconnected. Number 1 is the timing, the due date. In other words, when is the bid due? Now, why is that so important? Because if the bid's due tomorrow and we have to put together a package with past performance and resumes and quotes, and we have to source and get credit, that's going to be tough to do. But if the bid is due in 2 weeks, we've got time. So timing is very important, obviously, the due date. So we work with you on that, because once we know the timing, then we know, okay, what is the proposal content? We just mentioned that. That could be, and it's not limited to, past performance, resumes, pricing. You could be in an RFQ, request for quote, for example, and the government wants you to be an authorized reseller of the product. Okay, so we want to take a look at that. And really a part of a bid evaluation is you've got 2 sets of eyes taking a look at something and going, hey, this might work for you, or it may not. Okay. Number 3, after timing and proposal content and quote content, okay, is the submission requirements by the government, meaning, okay, we've got the content, we've got the management plan, we've got the references, we've got the proposal put together. What does the government want? Okay, so we know what to look for. If they want us to fill out and sign a SF Standard Form 1449, okay, SF 1449, you're going to see that. That's going to be common to see, especially in the federal government space. So that's something that we take a look at too. And if you're not familiar with this, it's good to hire a company like us, Govbidpro, to take a look at submission requirements. And by the way, one of the submission requirements could be a copy of your insurance. If, let's say, you're installing cameras, surveillance cameras, or doing a roof or floors or janitorial services, and the government says, look, you got to have commercial insurance because you're coming on commercial property. So the insurance is big. And by the way, insurance is big in the SLED space, state local education. So the municipalities, they like to have the insurances. So again, we just wanted to cover the 2 areas in support area number 1, and that is the registration and the bid evaluation. Go down below for the next videos that includes proposal evaluation and submission evaluation, as well as contract management. Looking forward to working with you. Thanks very much.